What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Off the Dribble featuring myself, Ash, and my co-host Chetan. It finally happened after what, like 20, 25 days or however long you
It
took.
was like 24 days or something.
Yeah, holy shit, holy lag. But LeBron James is going to Philly. Out of, I was pretty confident in the Heat. Chetan was pretty confident in the Warriors there for a bit,
Yeah.
but I don't know where you ended up. Like, I don't know where you thought he'd go like last night or whatever.
I
But
mean, in the back of my mind, I thought he was going to come to us, obviously.
you're just preparing for it. I knew the
Yeah,
whole time he's gonna come to Minnesota.
yeah, clicking on to like just in case if it happened, I would be like, yo, I knew it, bro.
um, but safe to say that neither of us thought that Philly honestly was like the most likely,
Yeah.
and he ended up going there. And I mean, let's just start by talking about what this means for Philly and what this means for LeBron. Shane, you want to start off?
Yeah. I mean, Philly's starting lineup is now Tyrese Maxey, VJ Edgecombe, Jalen Brown, LeBron James, and Joel Embiid. I think that's arguably like probably the best starting five in the NBA.
I think so too.
If we're being real. I think that also gives even like the Jalen Brown trade actually already gave the Sixers some leeway with like giving Embiid more rest during the regular season, kind of keeping him more fresh for the playoffs. But now I mean, LeBron is 41 years old. You do want to give him some rest too going into the playoffs, but at the same time, like you're adding somebody else that can come in and kind of pick up the slack a little during the regular season when Embiid's hurt or Embiid's like resting and not playing as much. So I think like it's a good move all around for the team. LeBron's proven recently in the last couple of years he can play off the ball. He can kind of initiate the offense. Tyrese Maxey can kind of go back into being like, I mean, he's always been a scorer for his point guard, but now like LeBron can kind of play that point forward role. Jalen Brown like that secondary scorer, and then you have like whenever Embiid is healthy, like there's really you can't really focus on one person to be honest on that court. Um, yeah, I think 2 years, $8 million for 4 mil per year too. I think that
Same
like
contract as DeAndre Jordan.
yeah, so I think that really shows like obviously Braun wants to win, and like realistically, I think this was one of the teams where if he did go to, it would. I think it immediately puts them into probably one of like top three title favorites.
Yeah, I think it's top three is interesting.
Yeah,
So
I just think that like if it was somebody else getting traded, like you have like chemistry issues. Oh, it takes time for like things like this to get rolling. But like it's LeBron James. He's 41 years old. He's been in the NBA for like 25 years. Like there's really
yeah,
no like chemistry stuff involved with it. Like it's just like a plug and play type of player.
yeah, for sure.
So I think they'll just hit the ground rolling.
Who do you think they're better than? So,
I think
title contenders in my head.
they have a better roster than the Knicks right now,
I think
100%.
so. I think so too. I'm not gonna
I
lie.
think they're better than the Celtics, obviously, easily. They're better than the Heat, in my opinion. They're better than the
Best team
Pistons.
in the East.
I think, like, I don't know. I don't think they'll get the one seed because that means, like, Embiid's not going to be playing 65 games. I doubt
Yeah,
he's going to play 65 games, but they'll definitely be, in my opinion, a top four seed.
yeah, I agree. Yeah, I mean, I have a lot of the same reactions to you. I think they immediately become the favorite in the East.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm nervous I'm sure you are too. As teams of contenders in a different conference. One, it is great to
Yeah.
see the West players move to the East. You can
Yep.
make a legitimate argument now, bro, that the conferences are pretty balanced.
It could, yeah.
Uh, like you still have, in my opinion, the two best teams in the league on one side of the conference,
Mm-hmm.
but like then you go like we like Denver and Minnesota are very, very good, but then you have teams like Boston, now Philly, New York, Miami, Cleveland, Detroit, like Indiana, like you have like so many teams. The conference kind of goes like 7 deep on like tier 2 contenders,
Yeah.
and that's pretty cool. It's gonna be pretty interesting to see who wins the East because right now I have no idea.
Yeah.
But more specifically on the Sixers, it's a perfect fit. They
Agreed.
they had they had one hole and it was power forward, and even so, I mean Dean Wade wouldn't have been a bad starter,
Mm-hmm.
but you'd replace Dean Wade with LeBron James. Like it's crazy. I mean, in one offseason, the 76ers replaced Paul George with Jalen Brown and like I don't know who is there starting for Kelly Oubre with LeBron James.
Yeah.
Like it's honestly like for whatever you think about LeBron and whatever you think about Jalen Brown, this was one of the greatest hypothetically, because the games aren't played on paper, the games are played on the court. But like going into a season, one of the greatest off seasons of all time, bro.
I agree. And like if we're looking at the roster as a whole too, like it's not a signing where like, oh, it's starting five and they have no bench, bro. They have like Anthony Simons coming off the bench, score for a 6-man right there. Dean Wade, like you said, really good 3-and-D forward. They drafted Phylon, like another really good guard coming off the bench. I think Drummond re-signed back with the Sixers, if I'm not
No,
mistaken.
Drummond's on the Knicks.
Oh, Drummond is on the Knicks, but they'd still like Bona. If he could play like a little bit of minutes, he's not terrible as like a ninth man. So like they're like nine deep almost. So I think
that's all you need.
Like it's a solid roster,
dude. Solid roster. I think if I'm not mistaken, they're going to get KCP because he's going to get bought out. So that is a great off the bench. Yeah. I do think they need a backup five. Yeah, because Embiid. Because that backup five is not a backup for like 40 games, bro. Like, and so that might be a bit of a hole, and that's why I'm not ready to sort of put them in that sort of like upper echelon contender just yet. I not to see them fucking play, but I mean, I think the more interesting conversation, bro, and we'll get back to LeBron obviously, and like whatever we think they're going to finish these and stuff like that. But like, is 2 months ago, Philly was dead, bro. They had just come off a devastating sweep. They had their superstar, often injured center entering probably the worst contract in NBA history when you consider like how injured he is and how many games he plays. He just entered a $70 million extension. You had another injury-prone wing who was going to get paid $60 million this season. And all around, you're trying to convince Tyrese Maxey that although you paid him, you're trying to convince him that this is a place where you don't want to request a trade. Yeah. Then you replace probably the worst asset in the league in Paul George with Jaylen Brown. You then add LeBron James, like LeBron is receptive to Tyrese Maxey's inquiries. Jaylen Brown, Embiid, Maxey, they all recruited LeBron. You would not think that they like those three would be the hometown or like the previous affiliation Miami, like Steph Curry. Like all in all, bro, these last 2 months for the 76ers is like truly we just said it, but truly generational because like they escaped like cap hell. For now they're a real contender.
Yep. They escaped cap hell. They got rid of an old aging not even an asset, an old aging negative asset, and then brought in like somebody that's still relatively in his prime and can give you like a tons of more years of production.
Like MVP, and he got traded for Paul George, bro.
And, like you still have a really young star in VJ Edgecombe who's just like about to enter his second year in the league right there. So I think it was a great offseason for the Sixers. I agree. I think honestly like LeBron going to the East is like really good. I think if you went to the Heat, like I still don't know like how, because they still have no depth at that point. But if LeBron going to the Heat, then like that you probably bring in like other like buyout contracts like DeMar, like players like that, and then surround people like that. But I mean, I think this is honestly probably like one of the better like options that happen. And apparently, like before he signed with the Lakers, he was really strongly considering signing with the Sixers. So I think him doing it now, I don't know if this is going to be his last season or not. What do you think about that? You think this? Okay, yeah.
I don't think he'll retire this year because if you look at if his goal is to win a championship, every team LeBron James has went to, like post first in Cleveland, they won in their second year. So Miami wins their second year, Cleveland wins the second year, and then Lakers win in the second year too. So I think like first year is always traditionally like build the relationships, build the chemistry, and then second year is like truly go for it. Yeah. I guess my only issue is I don't know because he signed a 2+1, if I'm not mistaken. So he signed a 2-year with a player option as third, I think.
Oh, so he's about to maybe play at 44.
I don't know but I would think this is year 24, right, for him. I would think that he'd want to get to 25. Is my guess.
Yeah. Yeah, that's valid. That's a valid take. But
yeah, bro, this is crazy.
Yeah, it's one of honestly like all in all one of the crazier, probably one of the best like off seasons of all time so far.
Dude, it's hard to not say it's the best, bro.
Like, I don't remember any movement. So many trades, so many big name players that have gone to different teams, like unexpected trades too. And then like LeBron like signing. So I think that just puts it on top.
Yeah. Dude, because I guess now we can start to talk about them more generally. We kind of started, but like now you guys are gonna see like the too early standings predictions and like because now everyone's kind of like sifting around, and now like Kuminga will go like the Bucks or the Cavs. DeRozan will sign with like a different team. Like everyone's kind of Harden's gonna go back. Draymond might go back. So a lot of people will start moving to get our predictions soon. But I mean, I don't know, bro. This could be we could be seeing us like LeBron in the finals of the Sixers again. Like not again, but LeBron in the finals again.
Yeah, that would be really interesting. I think there's a chance that it could happen in the first season. To be honest, like I don't really think like.
Are you leaking a prediction?
No, I'm not leaking my prediction because I think we'll make our early season standings and predictions probably next episode because I think there'll
Yeah,
be
we already know. Yeah.
But I don't know. It's definitely I could put that as an option. Definitely.
Yeah, because now the Raptors, they might not have Kawhi, so
Yeah.
then all of a sudden they don't become the best team in the East anymore.
Yeah,
And then
apparently like, they found out they like finished their investigation, so like they're like going through what they found. So
I think
we'll
he
see.
missed half a season, bro.
Yeah, I think they still could sneak into the playoffs at that point, though.
No, but they I don't know if the Raptors will accept the trade. They
Oh,
yeah, because I mean, if you're gonna trade for him for half a season, I mean, I guess he's gonna sign the extension, but like, it's tough because like, wouldn't you want fucking Ingram in that situation?
and then but then that trade won't happen again, though.
Yeah, or if I were the Raptors, I would do it for less comp. Like I would do it for like Ingram and a pick
Yeah,
instead.
maybe like trade like change how the trade was structured. Yeah,
Yeah.
but definitely.
That's a good point. Do we assume that Kawhi's in the Raptors or the Clippers?
I say we assume he's on the Raptors for now, unless we're given like any other more information.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's gonna be interesting. Like the season will be interesting. There's still a lot of off season remaining. Like the season doesn't start until like October. Training camp doesn't start until like September. So you still have like other free agents that need to be signed. So we'll definitely got to wait until then.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll probably come back on next episode and do our end of season predictions and things like that, or early off-season predictions for the NBA, because we were just waiting on where LeBron was going to go, because that would definitely affect our standings and where we rank teams. But until then, follow us on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok at OffTheDribble Pod, and we will see you guys next episode. Peace.